That was the first one. So then what happened after? Because you said there was more. There was a second cancellation, right? What was the other thing?
Oh, that was just some dumb Ukraine joke I tweeted.
Oh, you got
so yeah. But at that point I was more well prepared. I know what to expect. Yeah. So I just addressed it on the podcast. The podcast got a few more listens out of it, so that was good. But the Ukraine thing, I was in.
Did you do a heartfelt apology?
No, I just basically said I'm just making jokes, guys. Fuck you guys.
Learn from the last one.
Yeah, learn from the last one. Don't let PR people tell you what to say.
No.
Because I was doing some interviews for the tour, right? In around the UK, I was just doing interviews, and then all of a sudden my PR guys suddenly started tagging along with me because they knew I'm like fuck you, let me just say whatever I want, man.
Right.
You know?
You're like your
funny,
handlers.
Right? Yeah. Do you work with PR people?
I have in the past, and I legitimately the only thing I've worked with PR people in the last little while was to like help set up and schedule things if I'm doing like tours of things. But so it's logistical, but I'm not going to ask them what to say about anything. But I remember when I was younger, some of the biggest mistakes I think I made was listening to PR people. I mean, yeah, they're idiots.
They just want to not get fired.
Yeah,
you know, and we want to be funny. Sometimes that clashes with each other.
Yeah.
So I remember some interviews.
What was the Ukraine thing? What did you say?
Oh, I just
the
initial tweet was me saying that adding extra dates to Ukraine guys, LOL.
Oh,
you know,
that's oh my god, dude.
Something dumb like that.
And then so that was, and then just people on Twitter were like
people on Twitter, but then tabloids in Asia too, Malaysia, Singapore. My
star
mom was
over
calling me like, Nigel, what'd you say this time? What'd you say this time?
You go, I'm a bad boy. Mommy's smoking a cigarette.
Leather jacket.
Yeah. Once you had the first cancellation, like it all changes. You go.
Yeah.
They turned you over to the dark side.
Oh, yeah.
The concept of in Malaysia, like if you are somewhat known, they just view you as a celebrity, right? They don't view you as a comedian or anything. So
yeah, you're just in the celebrity class.
Yeah, and I'm not. I talk shit all the time, you know. And celebrities, they think of someone like very bland, neutral, you know. They don't say shit.
Very much. Mannequins.
Yeah, mannequins who wear Prada because they're a spokesperson for it, so they don't want to piss off Prada. But no high street fashion brand is sponsoring me, so I'll say whatever I want.
That's the one thing that PR people can be good for is like legitimately when I had one, the only thing that I remember even back in the day, I've not done this recently, but you go, when I was like 25, I remember it used to be like, yo, get me free clothes. Yo, can you get me into this like exclusive party? Like stuff we would just like straight up for fun. You're like, yeah, I want to bring a chick to this thing. Like, can you get me tickets? And then they can pull those things off.
Yes, they can be good for that. They can get like movie premieres.
Yeah. That's the only thing.
But when they go with you to like, I did a podcast with a food critic in London, and then the PR person wanted to come into the interview with me. And I'm
just
like,
to
nah,
kind
you
of
stay
like
outside.
mind you, just to make sure you didn't.
Yeah, and that's crazy.
They're going crazy on the other side.
Yeah, but they're probably their thing. You're like, this guy's making our life a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, and also as a comic, it's just such a pussy move, isn't it?
For sure,
It's
yeah,
impossible.
Right?
Yeah.
As a comic, you can't do that.
No, you lose all the respect from your peers, man. To have a PR person just editing you in real time. My God.
Especially now that, you know, that you're on the internet talking all the time, saying your opinions, like having those, that's why when big celebrities be like, oh, I'll be a podcaster or I'll be like a YouTube guy, usually, unless their whole thing is, get in shape, like you can do it, like inspirational, pump you up stuff.
Yeah.
If it's anything in the opinion realm, no one cares because it's like, all the PR person does is tell you the opinions that everyone already has. So why do I need to hear it now?
Yeah.
You go, yeah, you're right. That's the opinions that everyone's saying. So
it's just really boring. And if you, how would you put this? The PR people, they're just there to do their job, you know, and try to not get you canceled.
Yeah.
But sometimes getting canceled, to me, is attention. And attention's good.
Absolutely.
Attention's good.
As long as it's not attention to the CCP, I guess, but it sounds like it wasn't even that.
Yeah, it wasn't. That's
what
busy
you
running
should be
the world,
aiming
man.
for. That should be the goal.
Oh.
Is when like President Xi has to make some sort of statement about you.
Well, I do have shows in Taiwan coming out.
He has shows in China coming out.
Yeah.
He's not going to, you got to go the other way.
What? Oh, say that.
Yeah,
pro Taiwan independence. Why would I side with the losers? You know.
All right, well, all your shows in Taiwan just got canceled.
Yay.
Thank you for watching that clip, supporting the channel. If you like The Boyscast, there's a new episode every week at patreon.com/theboyscast.
That's patreon.com/theboyscast.